Well, my name is Chineti Aton. I'm a Liberian. I work with ArcelorMittal and I'm an ADT operator. I started as FMS driver first. They don't own a broad ADT. They started training on. Now I'm an ADT operator. I feel good. I feel good driving ADT truck. But before driving a truck, my first time operating a truck, it was very difficult because you know, immediately you see the machine head like this, you know, the fear into me. But then I saw other people operating it. Why the person operating it? Why can't I operate it? So, and then I drove fear away. Talk to myself. You can do it. Once other people are doing it, you can do it. And then I started operating the machine. Today, I am operator. I feel good operating it because all I can do it, so I can do it.
The mines here, the vision is all about empowering the people. To me, my vision is just all about giving them the confidence to be able to achieve that goal. It's about upskilling our people, our existing people, plus our future employees, upskilling them to a standard that this is their business, not my business. Okay, they will eventually be the custodians of this business in years to come. It's about giving them the confidence to make a decision out there, confidence to make a change out there, own the business themselves, be responsible for this business, make them feel part of it, of the successes and of the failures, of course. Women on trucks, they make the better truck driver. In every place I've ever worked, okay? So every place. Women make the better drivers because they're more attentive, they take care of the equipment better. At the moment, I've only got 12 ladies out there out of a group of 250 odd. It's not enough, I want a lot more. In 2 years' time, we hope to have about 30% ladies operating out there. She's been given an opportunity and it's now up to them to run with it. So transformational for her. She's now able to support her family. She's able to put her children through school. It's not just a small thing of giving someone a job to drive a dump truck. You've actually made a change to someone's life.
First time I saw a train was in Buchanan, and it was in 2008 with ArcelorMittal Liberia. It's been really emotional, and I've been really hopeful because coming right out of the crisis, I knew that there would have been a time where development will have to take place. So it was based on that I forged in becoming a civil engineer, and I was hopeful that we could develop fast as possible since we're just coming out of the war. So when ArcelorMittal came to Liberia, I felt very impressed and decided to take the opportunity to get an employment with ArcelorMittal so that I can be a part of the upgrading process of the railway. Okay, this train leaves from the port of Buchanan to the mine in Tokade. It goes up with empty wagons and come down with loaded iron ore wagons. It carries a maximum of 63 loaded iron ore wagons, and it takes 6.5 hours from the port of Buchanan to the mine in Tokade, and 8.5 hours from the mine in Tokade to the port of Buchanan. We are carrying out a massive development, both in our infrastructures. If you can see around our phase 2 expansion, we are moving from 5 million tons to 15 million tons, which is not just a double, but it is a triple in our operations. We are upgrading the rail to upkeep in pulling the 15 million tons. With our train control system, we are upgrading from a manual control system to a more sophisticated and world-class system where all of our movements will be monitored and controlled through a live system. In terms of the country, it's going to be a massive employment for Liberians because moving from 5 to 15 million tons involves a lot of human resources, which of course is going to give benefit to we as Liberians and as a country at large. We care about upskilling Liberians. If you look of recent, we have taken over 100 plus new VTC students who are all going to be trained to various equipments that will be used into our Phase 2 project. It has been a very good transformation. When I joined ArcelorMittal, I never envisioned becoming a real operations manager. I started on a very low level, and with perseverance, with determination, with focus and hard work, today I'm able to be the real operations manager for ArcelorMittal Liberia, and is the first of its kind to have a Liberian and a black as a real operations manager.
As we should focus on our Liberian people. We spending, and we have to spend a lot of time, effort, resources on training. We are assisting the university.
We're trying to produce the next man, the next generation. So our hope is to sustain the Liberian democracy, whether it's in engineering, whether it's in agriculture, whether it's in science.
So I chose to come back home, but I decided to train more young people so that the issue of qualification for seeking job will be abolished.
You can't be economically viable if you don't have the education that's needed. This institution, it is strategically located between Ivory Coast, Guinea, and Liberia. So that benefit can even go beyond Liberia.
EML, it is the highest taxpayer in this country now, which we can call the backbone of the Liberian economy.
And with AML being in partnership with this organization, we hope to do more. There's a bright future for this country in a developing world like Liberia. So I think it's a good thing to be here, to be able to be a part of that change.
We should focus on our Liberian people.
All right. Well, my name is Chineti Aton. I'm a Liberian. I work with ArcelorMittal, and I'm an ADT operator. I started as FMS driver first. They don't own a broad ADT. They started training, or now I'm an ADT operator. I feel good. I feel good driving ADT truck. But before driving a truck, my first time operating a truck, it was very difficult because you know, immediately see the machine head like this, you know, the fear into me. But then I saw other people operating it. Why the person operating it? Why can't I operate it? So, and then I drove fear away. Talk to myself. You can do it. Once other people are doing it, you can do it. And then I started operating the machine. Today, I am operator. I feel good operating it because all I can do it, so I can do it.
The mines here, the vision is all about empowering the people. To me, my vision is just all about giving them the confidence to be able to achieve that goal. It's about upskilling our people, our existing people, plus our future employees, upskilling them to a standard that this is their business, not my business. Okay, they will eventually be the custodians of this business in years to come. It's about giving them the confidence to make a decision out there, confidence to make a change out there, own the business themselves, be responsible for this business, make them feel part of it, of the successes and of the failures, of course. Women on trucks, they make the better truck driver. In every place I've ever worked, okay? So every place. Women make the better drivers because they're more attentive, they take care of the equipment better. At the moment, I've only got 12 ladies out there out of a group of 250 odd. It's not enough, I want a lot more. In 2 years' time, we hope to have about 30% ladies operating out there. She's been given an opportunity, and it's now up to them to run with it. It's so transformational for her. She's now able to support her family. She's able to put her children through school. It's not just a small thing of giving someone a job to drive a dump truck. You've actually made a change to someone's life.
What can I do with ArcelorMittal? What can I do with ArcelorMittal? They're making me so happy. They're making me so happy. ArcelorMittal making me so happy. Wow, I better get anyone who offer for ArcelorMittal than the one they finish doing for the festive season. See what the people finish doing. The people finish put smile on their faces. So we the parents of the Peter. They have graduated 56 of our children from the ArcelorMittal Vocational Training Institute with different trade that you're doing. And another small good thing that we've been doing there. Whole 2024. When you talk about road, we go there, the big road. You talk about hospital, they do renovation with hospital, vocational training, they there. Hospital, they build it for the worker, empowerment, they create jobs for the people, and railroad, they revamp the road. And you guess what? The people say 2025 somebody coming with fire. Then I small good will do with fire. Now guess what? I want to talk to you. I want to say thank you very much to all the employees in the ArcelorMittal here for the job in the 2024 here, do job for every sector and the contribution to the growth of ArcelorMittal in the year 2024. I want to take the time to say Merry Christmas to all the employees here, all the people in the concession areas, in the Bong, in the Bukana, in the Nima here, and the whole Liberia as a whole. To say Merry Christmas and the happy the prosper New Year and the 2025 to come. More the people here expect from the ArcelorMittal.
That they say a year but after if that true actor, let me tell you, they will not get me to contend with. Somebody was passing the other time they went talking. They were talking about I said no, they didn't have phone they play. They can't talk about to use it. How to use it? Now what problem? We want that problem. So they only one at Jabate. Let me just tell you, I can't hear for that problem. What say again? What about that problem? Because you're dressing the problem whole day, you get wet. Joseph Dean. You know, you're the medicine, you're the business. Now the chincha. Let me tell you, why you would get it back on something you must, before you tell something, you must understand or understand the conjunction between. You seen that? What you trying to say? What I'm trying to tell you is that normal day the chincha was yeah, so yeah, normal day was yeah. That danko doing your day. But when the work comes, what happens? We just seen that people we get fair, we say, oh, the twin fly here, the dango day, and while I do we take all the crap from the twin fly, and then we carry, we say, oh, we spoil the twin fly. We're looking at that. The high come and when the people come 2006, Meta C, and they signed the contract with the governments of that period. The high they decided to do that thing. And the people spent over 500 million United States money. What? 500 billion? 500, half a billion. The people spent a jet to fit the railroad from Jigabab Mount all the way up in China Port. And they have to feed the poor and all. That had the comments say, but send you to the team for all. That one of you will get the twin track. But now, Metro Steve, and I want to say, oh, when you over get the twin track. And then what they're trying to do now, they're trying to touch the new legislature so they can open the monopolization. When they say monopolization, so we mean every other people can have access to the twin track. So you manager understand something, you start to talk, oh, you were too dead. So did nobody stop me from putting my train on the track? But what happened now? They say. Now go listen. So you want to do that one? You come and pass it where monopolization in the railroad. You will have other investors will come and say, okay, they want to bring train to be running from Royal Street to Nima, train from Royal Street to different things will start happening in the future. The only thing medicine will do with that, just say, okay, you do so time, you will be passing and to now avoid traffic. You got to driving. ArcelorMittal transforming tomorrow. That they say a year but after if that true actor, let me tell you, they will not get me to contend with.
Okay, so what a pleasant way to say good evening to all of you who have tuned in to this broadcast. Good afternoon, good night, wherever you tune in from. This is Nimba D9 TV. Just so you know, if you are listening to us by way of Radio Lawe, Interpreter, Nimba Kante, or Radio Saclipier, or Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesno, or Radio Voice of Yahweh, Facebook is creating some problem in Liberia at the moment. So people are not going through the pages and not going live. But BSMA, that's why we are the number one in this game. We are live on our YouTube channel. And very shortly, our guest will be here with us. He was just here shortly with us, but he has to leave to prepare himself properly to come back. So my name is Ambassador Edmond Wolakemon Bawi. And we say again, welcome to the Truth of the Matter. Today we're going to be playing host to one of ArcelorMittal Liberia scholars, Ferrison Saye Andrews. He will be joining us live there from Accra, Ghana tonight. So we want to say be patient as we await him to come on. But while we are awaiting him, we're going to take some of ArcelorMittal Liberia jingles and some of the things that are happening inside of ArcelorMittal. So share this live video with somebody in your reach. Share this YouTube link with somebody in your reach. In that way, you're going to be a part of this conversation tonight. We will have a very good conversation here because Ferrison Saye Andrew, a young man who came from a very small village in Lintoin, Messino Administrative District, Nimba County, Electoral District number 9, pushed his way through brilliantly, honestly, without not messing his way around, but has gone to the highest height and has earned now a master's degree in mining engineering. So it's going to be a wonderful time here tonight. So let's take our jingle here while we edit.
Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day. My people are saying now, wait for the Christmas and the New Year. ArcelorMittal is true a good company for Liberia, yeah.
Why you say so?
You never heard that our friendly company ArcelorMittal finished giving us the best Christmas gift for this year, 2024, by graduating 56 of our children from the ArcelorMittal Vocational Training Academy, where we never pay 1 cent for their school fees. They even gave them free good place for our children to sleep, and at the same time gave them correct food to eat for free.
Wow. Now you see, these are some of the good things ArcelorMittal is doing to prepare our children for the future, so they can be able to take good care of us.
I say, besides taking good care of us, our children will remain peaceful because they are busy learning good things to be able to work and even open their own small companies.
No better gift than the gift of education that has taken our children from not only learning in the class, but also learning to do things with their hands. Both people say getting a career to make more money.
The CEO of ArcelorMittal Liberia and his management team says, Merry Christmas to the people of Bon, Nima, and Grand Basso, particularly all of the communities where they work the whole year, and all the people of Liberia. He says, thank you to everyone for working hand in hand with them as a family. The company says they are very happy about the good relationship they have built with the people in their communities.
ArcelorMittal Liberia says in 2025, they will now start doing all of the many good things they have been doing in their communities. They promise that they will continue to put more money in book learning business for the youth, health, community development, sports, fixing community roads, paying correct and on-time taxes to government, and plenty other good things. ArcelorMittal Liberia says Merry Christmas and looking forward to Inyobagi 2025.
Okay, so we are now awaiting voice from our guest. He came on earlier, so we just awaiting to get him on here. So thanks, we are live on Radio Secular PA. So you can find us on YouTube on Nima D9 TV. On YouTube, you can find us on Nima D9 TV. In that way, you're going to follow live the conversation here tonight. It will inspire you hearing the testimony of our friend and brother Ferrison Saye Andrews, who hails from Lintoin, and he's now in Accra, Ghana. He's been there for a year plus now or two. He has earned for himself through the sponsorship of ArcelorMittal a master's degree in mining engineering. His success stories will truly inspire you. So keep sharing. Go on YouTube, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, share with somebody in your reach. And indeed, it's going to be a wonderful conversation here tonight. So at the moment he comes on, we will automatically be starting. So let's take some of our words from ArcelorMittal Liberia.
All right.
Okay, so our guest is in the back, but the first thing you need to put your video on. In that way, then we will all see you. So we're just waiting that you can do that. Very, very good. We are adding him now. Yes. So just adjust it. Okay, great, great. A little more. You can just do that a little more. All right, wonderful, wonderful. But can you unmute yourself as well, please? Just unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So what a good way to say good evening to all of you there. Let me put our guest here on the screen right here so that you can see him clearly. Can you just, advance yourself a little bit? Okay, great. Okay, wonderful. You are good. You are very good in that position, Ferrison. That's good. So good evening to the people of Nimba Kante. Good evening to the people of Grand Jida Kante. Good evening to the people of Grand Bassa Kante. Good evening to Liberia. Good evening to all of you who are watching us near and far. And indeed, Maxine Bakke is here. You can't miss this broadcast. Even if Facebook is giving the guy a hard time, he can't miss this broadcast. So we live now on Radio Lawe in Tapatan, Nimbakante. Thanks to manager Fred Yube and thanks to the CEO, Dorwan Glikia, the representative. And thanks to Emmanuel T. Ye Jr., who is at control at Radio Lawe. So that means that we are pretty much live in the entire Blilong area going towards Riverside, where my friend and brother Honest Gay is. We are equally so live on Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesnon. So the people of Lintoin, they are glued to that radio tonight to hear their son, who is in Accra, Ghana, the Buffet, Shani Jededamo. Well, that the enjoyment there. So, so his story might just inspire all of us here tonight. And equally so, we live on Radio Seclipie. So that means that we've been covered in Bomb Kante. So the people are quite bad, the people of Zoita, wherever you find yourself, we want to say welcome to the truth of the matter. And this is where we say the truth and nothing else but the truth. But we inspire you all to be able to get motivated. So without not much that we do, Facebook is giving some problem, but indeed, that's why I made Nimba Dina TV to be the number one. Nimba Kante. We are on top of our game, so we are live on YouTube on our channel. And Maxine Parker said, boss, I can't miss this show at all. Indeed, the Ferrison guy is in his apartment in Accra. But Ferrison, without not much that we do, we want to say welcome. Kindly introduce yourself for the benefit of all those who are listening to us on all the different radio stations and on Nimba D9 TV.
All right. Thank you, Edmond, for this opportunity given to me tonight to appear on this unique platform to share my own stories that may inspire others. Before I begin introducing myself, I would first of all like to extend my thanks and appreciation to the Nimba Dina TV family for this opportunity. I hope I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly. Except you got to do it a little bit harder. You got to talk a little bit harder so that the radio may pick you up very, very clear. But you are clear. Yes.
All right, okay, all right. Thank you so much. Like I said, I want to thank the Nima Dina TV family for this opportunity to share my own experience that may inspire others. And before introducing myself to those who don't know me, I would like to extend my sympathy to the immediate family of the late Senator Prince Johnson, our former senator who passed away a few weeks ago, and to all of our brothers and sisters who were on board the last time when the tragic motor accident happened. That enabled us to appear for the show last week, and may the soul of all those rest in peace. And again, for the benefit of the doubt, as I said, I'm Ferrison Saye Andrews, hail from Mesona Administrative District, Lintoin. And normally I make this emphasis, Lintoin and Ga are my homes because I grew up with my grandmother. They old mine called me Wase, and my late grandfather, Chief Oben Sayende in Ga. And my old mine, Mata Parker, Andrew Parker, right there in Lintoin. And so Ga and Lintoin are my homes. I completed my primary education at the Drobian Sekudi Elementary School in Ga. Following that, I have to come to Monrovia upon the invitation of my cousin, Mr. Emmanuel Kwiwon. Through the recommendation of one of my lecturers, Mr. Melvin Kamase Morris, who is right now in Zikepa. And when I came to Monrovia, started at the Victory Chapel High School, where I completed my junior high education, and then I matriculated at the Pinsdale Community High School during my 11 and 12 years, where I graduated from high school. I later enrolled at the University of Liberia. I graduated 2019 with a bachelor degree in mining engineering. While doing a piece of job with the B Mountain Mining Company, there was a contractor company with them called DEC Mining Company. I got this opportunity that ArcelorMittal was recruiting qualified Liberians for advanced academic studies, and I submitted my application. Fortunately for me, I was part of those that were selected, and right now graduated on the 30th of November with master's degree in mining engineering here in Takwa, Ghana.
Wow, so let's take it easy. Let us take it easy. We get that small. We enjoy ourselves.
So briefly, so briefly, like just a brief introduction. I also serve as Yamusa president, Mesa president, and all that. But for the sake of the show, I think this is enough for now. So we can keep it up.
Okay, so that's Ferrison Saye Andrews there. He's live with us here tonight. If you want to watch us, you are listening to Radio Laway and you are listening to Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesno in Zikepa and Radio Seclipie, all you need to do is to go to YouTube. I know all of you bought your data today because you want to listen to a man who used to set trap, for example, in Ga, in Lintoin, and this man made his way through Melvin Morris, who is currently in Zikepa. He and his wife Rachel, they're right there listening to us by the way of this radio. All you need to do is to go to YouTube on your phone and then look for Nima Dina TV, subscribe, and you will see your son, your brother, your uncle, your father, Ferrison Saye Andrew, the boy face shining. Morning to you, my people. A good to learn, yeah. The boy in Accra, Ghana. So this show is meant to take our stress away. You know, the country is too tense and all of that. When we come here to enjoy ourselves, but saying the truth and inspiring, all of people. So without not much that we say, let's get it adjusted. Let's take this quick from ArcelorMittal, Liberia.
We should focus on our Liberian people. We spending, and we have to spend a lot of time, effort, resources on training. We are assisting the university.
We're trying to produce the next man, the next generation. So our hope is to sustain the Liberian democracy. whether it's in engineering, whether it's in agriculture, whether it's in science.
So I choose to come back home, but I decided to train more young people so that the issue of qualification for seeking job will be abolished.
You can't be economically viable if you don't have the education that's needed. This institution, it is strategically located between Ivory Coast, Guinea, and Liberia. So that benefit can even go beyond Liberia.
EML, it is the highest taxpayer in this country now, which we can call the backbone of the Liberian economy.
And with AML being in partnership with this organization, we hope to do more. There's a bright future for this country in a developing world like Liberia. So I think it's a good thing to be here, to be able to be a part of that change.
It's a good thing to be able to be part of that change. We want to say welcome, just in case you tune in your radio, like Hillary P. Barker has joined us from the nation's capital. He said, congratulations once again to Mr. Andrews. We want to say you can do same. Look for us on Nima D9 TV on YouTube. That's the only way you will go through tonight, or listen to us by way of Radio Seclipie, Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesno, or Radio Laway Interpreter. So, Mr. Andrews, of course, you've introduced yourself, but we want to take it easy because this show is meant to inspire other people. That's why we are here for. You know, you said you started your primary school in Ga in Mesono Administrative District. How was it, for example? Was it easy getting a loan? Did you get scholarship while you were in Ga, or you were doing the normal farming activities and then going to school? Were you living in Ga, or you were walking from Linton to Ga? Dread us through a little bit about your primary education.
Okay, thank you. You know, like you just said, when it comes to certain tribe, planting mat, this country mat, chicken basket, and all that, I mastered all of that. When I was down the line, you know, I came up all the guys that lost in Gwe and those who are in that village they call Bopi, all of them they know my story because I grew up right there and we all were there together. I started my primary education in Ga, Droganse Kodi Elementary School, because honestly I used to my grandmother. My grandmother is the one that reared me. So most of the time I used to go to my mom's place, my mom and my father's place in Linton, spend some time. There came a time I even started a school there in the third rail to fourth rail, but I later left for Ga because my grandmother wanted me to go. You know, they most of the time the first child of most of those people, their children, they take that. She took me as her own child from my mother, and so she even breastfed me, and so I got used to her. So all of my school later on completed. I follow the school. I attended Droganse Elementary School all through, but you know we used to come from the fine, going to school in the morning. Sometimes when you come from on the farm, you are exhausted already to go on the farm. Sometimes to even work to go on the farm, you are not easy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you come from school, that you are already exhausted.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah, but we manage sometimes when in the morning when you wake up, you don't even want to go. My grandmother will come and wake me. Can I go to school? Your friends are going to school. Haven't you heard the bell rang? You are still lying there? Then so that I will just wake up and go. So that there's a creek or plume when you're going to go to on the campus. So that I just go, you know, as a child. So now I just walk in there, wash my face, wash my feet, and then I go to school. And when I go there, that, you know, the guys will check. So that they check behind your ears. When they notice that you didn't take a bath in the morning, and you are going to brush the whole day. You know, that's what they used to do. Sometimes you only brush you until so that second period that before you enter class. So it wasn't easy. The struggle wasn't easy, but we had a set determination that what you know, landed us where we are today.
Wow. So well, we are here with Ferrison Saye Andrew. Ferrison Saye Andrews is now, can we caption this as from trap setter to a mining engineer? That is a success story. And I'm borrowing that from Maxine Parker. He is also an emerging journalist. And we want to say welcome to all of you. So all you need to do is to look for us on YouTube tonight. Facebook is giving some problem in Liberia. So all you need to do is to just log on to YouTube, but share with somebody. Don't just be following alone, because this story might just inspire you. Okay, a young man, very determined, and then left his village and went to another village to his grandma. Went into this field. At what point did you, for example, decide now to say, look, I want to be an engineer? At what point did you arrive at that, for example? And at what place? And what motivated you to say, look, there are a lot of people who, when they come and at the university, they will go for sociology, public administration, and all of that. But at what point did you decide to say, look, I'm going to now go into engineering? Of course, the mathematics, the pre-calculus, the different mathematics are all involved. At what point? We want to know from you.
All right, thank you. You know, when I was in Ghana, at that time we were small, so we would just hear from friends, oh, I want to be doctor. Initially, when I was coming here, I wanted to be a medical doctor. But when I came to Monrovia, when I was attending the Virgin Chapel High School, before then, when we were coming out as kids, sometimes you used to hear people say that, so now when rain falls, you will see that diamond and gold, they will fall from the sky. People used to say that. So I was like, how is that possible? That diamond or gold will fall from the sky as a result of rainfall. So I began curious to really know, to dive deeper into this, whether it is true or not, right? So when I was in high school, my inspiration began right there. So I thought it was, and I heard people talking about, oh yeah, when you study geology, you can know about the origin of the earth, what happens in the earth and all that, even mining engineering and all that, how to mine the minerals and all that. So when I was in high school, I developed that particular interest to really understand how the people, quote unquote, say when rainfall, you will see that gold and diamond will fall from the sky, and so basically when I was at the University of Liberia, though I'm not a geologist, but a quick disclaimer, I'm not a geologist, but with this on geology courses, so I came to now understand that those gold and diamond that are formed are not from the sky at all, as people may have perceived it, because those are heavy minerals. For example, the gold, they formed as a result of about 4 billion years ago, right? About 4 billion years ago, there were a lot of geological activities, bombardment of the earth crust, where deeper layers of the earth, became impacted as a result of those forces that took place within the earth crust. So you notice that some of those minerals that formed, that they go, the major driving force beyond that is the something they call hydrothermal fluid, which is hot water fluids. So due to earthquake, those fluids intrudes sometimes into quartz veins, and other cavities, beneath the earth. But that happens as a result of considerable temperature, hot temperature and pressure, at depth, right? So with that, you notice that some of those minerals, when they form, due to hot temperature and pressure below the earth, you will notice that most of those minerals will tend to magma. For example, it will melt. They will melt because if they cannot no longer withstand the temperature at depth, they are going to melt the pressure. So they will melt. Some of them will start making their way through holes that they call cavities and other openings that they find themselves. So you see that gold and all that follow the kind of volcanic eruption coming to the surface. Some crystallize, beneath the earth, and some come at the surface. So those that come to the surface, they crystallize, they become, or sometimes you find a quartz, sometimes you find England rocks and all that. So when there are intense weathering, we have to do with the disintegration of the material. When rainfall and that of sunshine, you will notice that there will be some level of weathering. So when that weathering takes place, it disintegrates the material that are on the surface. So when rain falls, you'll notice that erosion will now take those material downstream to the depositional environment, where sometimes you find those materials, because of the heavy gold is a heavy, is a heavy mineral, right? So you'll notice that you will get eroded to the depositional environment. So I got to know that these are reasons why some people used to say, especially so in a rich environment, especially so where you have the kind of deposit, when those things happen, you will notice that those are geological phenomena. So during the deposition environment, as a result of erosion, it's possible that yes, people can find those gold nugget and all that. So I was really motivated to know the kind of information, the kind of history of how this material come into be. Even though people have said that, oh yeah, those are do geology, managing, oh they make money, oh this one, yeah, everybody. But again, that was my motivation to really know where these minerals that people are talking about, where they are really coming from and how they can be mined. So I begin to think about it now. How can we get this material saying it is beneath the ice about some thousand, about 2,000, or plus degrees Celsius, right? So how can we find this? So my mind begin to develop now to think about mining engineering. How can one design, the kind of strategy to take the particular mineral from the ground? So that was my major motivation. So upon graduation from high school, I decided to do mining engineering to dive deeper into this field. I was actually driven by, I was really motivated. It was passion. I was passionate about, even though like you just said, the science, mathematics, and all that, they are all involved. But you have the passion first of all to do what you want to do, and then to do it the best, not just to do it, but do the best.
Wow. So just in case you tune in, like all of you are glued to your radio on Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesnom, Radio Laway Interpreter, and Radio Seclepie in Seclepie Nimbakante. Want to say thanks to Uriah Gua. Want to say thanks to the manager, Robert Matali, and thanks to all the folks there at Radio Seclepie. Thanks to the folks at the Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesnom, Rufus Bob Dalie, the manager, Mr. Imalaka Luis, the both here, Mr. Moses Nordin. Your own son is here with us tonight. We just taking it easy. Never mind. Some of the both there, it's so BB there. Must say I get confused in between, but we'll try small. You will break it down small as we go on. Okay, now we get to know. He is talking about when he was like something can fall from up, and he started to think critically and say, what can do these things? Now you have left with the recommendation of Melvin C. Morris. Thanks to him. And we had Daniel P. Bento Jr. He said he's following us from Lusaka, Zambia. We want to say thanks a lot for following us. Keep sharing. This is DE9 TV. We have Maxime Parker. He says, CEO, please read my question. Yeah, I haven't seen the question yet. So please just resend your question on the page and we'll read them. So do not follow this very inspiring conversation alone. Share the link with somebody in your reach, and then you can be a part of this conversation. This is Nimba D9 TV, and we want to say welcome again. My name is Ambassador Edmond Wulakewongbawi. We are playing host to our friend and brother, and now it master degree. To all of you who wants to call me, do not call me. We are appealing to you. Don't call me on my number. Please, I beg you, don't call me. Never mind for the breakthrough. Like I was just saying, I stand to be corrected, and I want you to correct me, please. Hold in mining engineering in Yahweh. Yes. So
yeah, you
can you just tell that one straight?
Can you come again, please? You were
Yes. So that's true. I keep me breaking, and I want to apologize for that. Somebody keep embarrassing my line, and that's why I keep in breaking. I want to apologize for that. But I was just saying, I want to be corrected, and I want you to correct me if I'm wrong. You are the first master degree holder in mining engineering in Yahweh Mesno. I just want to be correct to get the record straight. Do you have any idea who has a master's degree? It's not about bragging about it, but just to set the record straight.
Oh yeah. From my recollection now, like you said, we have other bigger brothers, our fathers and others who have been ahead. Some have been able to acquire a master degree. But when it comes to mining engineering, yeah, like you said, to my knowledge now, until maybe others can join, but by my knowledge now, I think for now I am.
Yes, sure. Because we were you know, this is a program called The Truth of the Matter. We have been, doing our research behind the scene to make sure that what we bring up here is true. We have medical doctors, like we have Dr. Kwaike Yuwa from Boateng. We got Dr. Kozi Gweklo from Zikepa, and we have other medical doctors, Dr. Vaughn from Glaze-Opie and other doctors.
Yeah.
But in terms of engineering, I know Solomon Gaipu got a degree in engineering. He hails from Blilo, and other senior
In
brothers that
civil,
are
civil
Tingba.
engineering. Yeah,
Yes,
civil
exactly.
engineering.
But in
Yeah.
mining
We were
engineering from Yahweh Mesna, we want to stand correct that until yet, and we are open to all for your feedback.
Yes, yeah.
But Ferrison Saye Andrews from the small village in Messina called Lintoin, between Bom and Nimba Kante, has emerged as the first master degree holder. And glory be to God. And we pray for God's wisdom and protection over your life. Now, when you
Amen.
came up to
Amen.
Morovia, for the example, you said you were being recommended by your teacher, Melvin C. Morris. And he's in Zikepa right now somewhere. But when you came to Morovia, how was it? How was life with you, Ferrison?
Uh, like I said, Edmond, life will never be easy, and my story is a story like any other young person who is, struggling to survive, especially so with set determination, to reach the higher heights. When I came to Morovia, like I said, Melvin, he was my teacher. When he recommended me, his friend called Emmanuel Quigon, he's my cousin. He was in Morovia at the time. He used to do this out of town business, come to Morovia, go. And so when he came by, he told Emmanuel, he said, look, Ferrison just graduated from the school and he was a deuce. And when he stays in the interior, it won't be okay for him. But I asked that we try to bring him, at least let him be where you here to go to school. So when he talked to my cousin Emmanuel Quiwon and he consented, he said, okay, no problem. So that's how when he was coming, he Melvin himself, he told my mother that, oh yeah, Emmanuel Quiwon said I should carry your son to Morovia to go to school. So that's how he brought me himself. I came along with him on a bus from Zointa all the way to Morovia. When I came to Morovia, things were not easy. It came a time, my cousin too could not afford to do everything that I needed to go to school. And so I started helping. Initially, I started selling on the Portland Road. You used to see some women 2005, 2006 along the Portland Road where they used to have job. We have to going down Portland Road. You used to see those women who were selling those dry pepper, groundnut, and all
Yeah.
that. I used to sell curry and sugar along that road. We were blended there, those Bandi women, Loma women. And so I used to even be learning small Bandi and Loma and things because we used to all be together joking. Yeah. So I was there. I used to go to school. When I come from school, then I come back to the market and sell. In the evening, I go back home. At that time, I was in afternoon school. That time. But later on, when I finished with my junior high school, I went to the Thinsville Community High School. There where I graduated. But when I graduated, initially I had the set mind to advance my education. It will interest you to know that coming from a family from both pa and mother sides, where you don't have anybody who has been able to foot in the higher, at the higher hall, for example, when it comes to education. So I was like, kind of, look, I have to try my best to set this particular record. But how can I do it? I wanted to go to the University of Liberia at that time when I graduated, but I didn't have the means. So what I did was send my cousins who did not have it. Like what people can say, oh, my parents don't want to send me to school because of that. I don't want to go to school. My parents don't want to do it. Nobody will have a child that would not want for that particular child to go to school or to be successful. Every parent would want to be proud of their children, but sometimes situation dictates. Sometimes there will be conditions along the way. So I have held this motivation that if at all you blame your parent right now, maybe for not helping you to go to school, for example, and you decided not to not to apply any other effort to help yourself, your children will do the same to you tomorrow. So the fact that you are not paralyzed, nothing happened to you, you are not sick, what can you do? So your children cannot say the same to you that, oh, my father did not send me to school, this is why I am the way I'm looking. So I have had that particular motivation. So what I did, I wanted to go to school. I said, okay, but then even though at that time motorbike accident was on the increase, so I decided, I said, look, anything you do with commitment and with God's blessing, with determination, I know God will always be with you. So I decided to learn how to ride motorbike. Friends to teach me how to ride motorbike. So I learned how to ride motorbike. And then I started riding bike for one old man. It was an old motorbike. At that time, we were reporting like $500 on a daily basis. So I started riding the motorbike reporting. My share that left with me, I would go and deposit that. I opened my account with EcoBank, so I used to go and deposit my account because I was making a preparation to go to school and purposely to do mining engineering. So at that time, you used to hear the rumors that, oh, people that take a university library entrance, they fail. Sometimes people
They
take
fail, they can't make it.
Yes, 4 times, 5 times, they don't pass. But I had a confidence. I said, but I just graduated from high school. Even though I was not the best, but I was among the first three. I was among the top 3 students at the institution. So I think I can do my best to pass the entrance at once. So what I did, I went and registered for the entrance. But before that, I have plan B. That if for any reason I don't pass the entrance, I'll go to NVDC to learn a trade. Then I will keep on making attempt. Maybe if I'm doing some contract and things like that, it will help me to go to school. Maybe the day I pass, but I had a confidence that I was going to pass. So when I took my entrance at Tomenha campus. So when the result came, I was on traffic. My colleagues, some of them who there myself started the entrance, called me, oh, but Ferrison, we saw your name in the newspaper, but maybe our names are not there. But the newspaper came, your name there, you passed the entrance. I said, wow, are you kidding me? Is that true? So I came, the guy said, oh, this is your name. We bought a newspaper, here is it. And luckily for me, my name was there. So that's how I was riding motorbike. But knowing that mining engineering at the University of Liberia, College of Engineering, hey, it's not a joke, or department. Even big brother Salomon Gabu, all of big brothers who graduated from there, even Honorable Tingba, all of them can attest to that because it's a kind of a tough, department. College of Engineering. It comprises geology, civil engineering, electrical, and mining. Those are full, engineering areas that are embedded of that particular College of Engineering. So when I started, I could not be riding motorbike at the same time going to school. I could not cope with the lessons at the university. And I didn't want to be a failure at all because I knew the way I came from high school. I was among the first top 3 students in the high school I graduated from. So to go to the university and begin trading, I had never wanted that. So I decided to plan my schedule properly so that when I come from school, I'll have time to study. At least at the university library, you should be able to put in the 4 hours on a daily basis, maximum 4 hours minimum 4 hours on a daily basis, so that you will be able to catch up with materials, right? So what I did now, the first semester, I paid my own fees. I entered the second semester. But then the second semester now, which was 2013, excellence in higher education, they held their program, they held their program at the University of Liberia training engineering students. But the requirement was you should be able to meet up with your 3.0, at least a 15 credit every semester. They were also training some students according to university for when it comes to agriculture students according to university. So when the schedule came up, when I got my grade sheet, I met the requirements. 2 semesters, 3.3 points. So I applied. I was shortlisted for interview. We went through the interview. Fortunately for me, my name was also part of those who were captured. And so he started paying my fees. He started paying my fees every semester. But as soon as you collect your grade sheet, you carry to them, they will pay. You carry 21 credit, they are going to pay everything for you. So they were giving you a little stamping. So that stamping now, allied together, I bought another motorbike. So I had 2 motorbikes now. I never wanted to ride banner, so I gave it to some boys. They were riding now, reporting to me. Just for me to be relaxed. When I come from school, I'll be able to study. Because when you come from school, already you are exhausted. What time will you go round motorbike? When you come back already, you don't have that time to sit down and study. So people were not riding back for me, reporting to me, on a daily basis. So I was relaxed now, focusing. That's how I maintained the E-Health scholarship until they left around 2016, 2017. And from that time, I already exhausted almost all of my courses that I needed to do. And God could have it, I was able to graduate 2019. When I finished, luckily for me, I used to visit Lens and Mine, one of our lecturers by the name of Mr. Adolfo Glicia. I would like to publicly recognize him. He accommodated us. We used to go to the office. Sometimes he will leave a key with us, helping to do some, office assistant, work and things like that. We used to be with him. So now we're going to places, he will take us. So luckily for him, B. Martin actually wanted a 5 mining engineer interns. So that's how when he got the information, he said, okay, but then what I will do, all of you will fight for your inclusion, even though you all are here, but I'm going to open it up. It will be on a merit basis. So all of those who are graduated, those that will be available, all of them will apply, and then to see which of you that will be selected will go. So that's how you open up. The technical director, the technical manager, and the HR at the time, they came to Lens and Mine to conduct the interview.
Okay, so we will get there. We want to let you all know that finally we are back on Facebook. So we are live on Nimba. As I was just quiet, our technical team was working in the back in making sure that we are back on Facebook. So you can follow us on Nimba D9 TV, finally on Facebook, and on Voice of Yahweh Mesno on Facebook as well, and then on Radio Seclipie, Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesno, and Radio Lawe. So whatever way you can follow us here tonight, keep sending in your comments, your thoughts, and we will read them as we go along. Want to say welcome to the broadcast. This is a program called The Truth of the Matter, and we have 12 more minutes to go. So we are playing host tonight to Scarlett, to one of ArcelorMittal Liberia, Scarlett Ferrison Saye Andrews. He hails from Yahweh Mesno Statutory District, but he's currently with us live on The Truth of the Matter from Ghana. So we want to say welcome to all of you. Keep sending in your comments. Let us now open up the lines. Maybe you have some questions and all of that to commend him. So the numbers to call, they are on the screen here, but the numbers to call, will call it slowly because we want you to participate on the show, because his testimony, his words of wisdom are very inspiring. We want to say welcome again. And the numbers to call here are, we're going to pin it on the screen for all of you to follow. So the numbers to call here are 0778 07 06 04. The numbers to call tonight to either commend ArcelorMittal or commend Ferrison Andrew, who have made a very good use out of the opportunity that ArcelorMittal Liberia has afforded him and other Liberians from along the way. The numbers to call are 0778 07 06 04 or 088 111 0803. If you are outside of Liberia and you want to participate, the WhatsApp number is +231 778 07 06 04. If you are in Yahweh Mesno, if you are in Lintoin, if you are in Ga, if you are in District number 9, if you are in Nimba County and you want to participate on the show, Bomb County, Grand Bass, or wherever you are tonight, and you want to be a part of this show where we are hosting Ferrison Saye Andrews, a son of don't beat me, because when you beat me, I'll not call you Baba Big. You gotta call. So the numbers to call are 0778.
Please call, don't beep. Please call. We made your point, don't beep.
The numbers to call are 0778. Okay, we got our first caller here. Let me take this first caller. Good evening, caller. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, you have to listen to the phone. Please do not listen to the television. Listen to the phone and then just talk in your name and where have you joined us from?
Yeah, there's Hillary Packett, a son and brother to the veterans engineer right now in Tito. I join you from the nation's capital.
30 seconds quickly. What you want to tell him? What you want to tell his fellow?
Well, I want to first say, I want to tell Almighty God, thank you for this success. It has been very tough, and it's just the grace of God. And secondly, to ArcelorMittal, who has given the opportunity to clap. I want to say, I'm proud to be a son and brother to him and the entire family and the village. The district and each and country of life. So I want to say once again, congratulations to Mr. Andrew for this hard work. And we pray that a little brother and sister as we can will also follow your footsteps to also to always.
Thank you. Other people won't come, Mr. Hillary. Thank you. Thank you so much. But we appreciate your call and thanks for always following us. We appreciate. Keep sharing. So yes, they are. Their numbers to call are 0778 070604 or 088 111 Tonight we are discussing education, scholarship. Scholarship belongs to scholars. This is a scholar. This guy is a scholar. He beat this whole thing. So at what point did you now get to know about ArcelorMittal? We want to hear from you.
Okay, yeah, but like I was just saying, when I was doing when we were called for the interview, we were 5 that were selected. About I think few weeks they sent the email to Mr. Glikia containing the selected candidates. Among the names, my name was part of the 5, and so that's how we went to Cape Town. And then we started. That was my very first fee exposure. I want to say thanks to Deco Money, a contractor company to be Mountain in Grand Cayman County. While we were there, a colleague of mine called Brisbane. He right now in Lusaka, Zambia, too, on ArcelorMittal.
So I will hold you on there to take this WhatsApp caller. Good evening, sir. And where have you joined us from?
Good evening. This is Daniel P. Winter. I join you from Lusaka, Zambia.
Okay, Daniel K. Winter is joining us from Lusaka in Zambia. 30 seconds quickly.
Yes, I want to take this time to tell Ferrison a very big thank you for the effort. Even though I've been for some time, but story is explaining tonight. I never thought he went through such kind of talk down in Monrovia. But like he said, and it depends also on your own effort and your determination. So I want to say thank you for the effort and for making the need, because if you listen to his story, it serves as a motivation to a lot of young people, even who are riding back. Sometimes in Liberia, people feel that when you are riding back, you are not a serious person, but no, people can use that as a move forward.
Thank you.
So I think even our young brothers who are on the motorbike, well, they need to hear tonight, to serve as a motivation to them so that they can help to move forward. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So let's take this other call here on this line. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from? You went off the line yourself. Sorry, I did not cut you off. So Ambassador Dolo Robertson Pekau said, I'm watching from my reading room. And congratulations to my Yamusa 1 Emeritus and the newest master degree holder.
Thank you, Ambassador.
So let's take this caller quickly. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Good evening, Mr. Barry. You're speaking with Alice Andrew, a daughter and sister of Mr. Ferrison, the Andrew from the
I'm telling you. So you are listening to us or you watching us?
I'm monitoring the show. I'm following the show.
On the radio or on the television?
On the radio.
Great. Okay, go ahead quickly.
I want to tell God thank you for our family and to applaud our oldest brother who is now on media with the public. Mr. Ferrison, I want to tell God thank you and to applaud the ArcelorMittal company for our family. I want to tell God thank you for the little ones, we the ones, sister and brother are behind you to take your first step in our for God to applaud our family to become a successful family in the future. We are proud of our family and Yahweh Messiah will continue to be proud of the Pakistan England twin. Thank you, Mr. Ferrison, Andrew. May God be with you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
May God be with you.
Thank you.
And more. Wish to see you.
Thank you, sister.
Wow, this is good. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so let me take this other caller quickly. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, no, but you need to talk louder, please.
Hello?
Yes? Your name? What? We are not ready hearing you. Can you talk louder, please? So let us take this other caller. Good evening, caller. Hello? Wow. Okay, so the numbers to call are 0778 070604. The numbers to call are 0778 070604 or 088 111 0803. So let's take this caller. Yes. Hello, your name and where have you joined us from?
Good evening, Bibara L. This is Maxine. This is Ambassador Maxine Parker, and I'm joining you from my body there in Gamta.
30 seconds quickly.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the show tonight, and I'm following the show closely on the Facebook. I was following the YouTube, but actually I use the Facebook, so I joined the Facebook page. Let me say that congratulations to Bibara Ferrison, say MU, and on behalf of the family, I want to say thank to the ArcelorMittal family for the opportunity, and we actually appreciate them for the kind of good contribution to the community, and we're calling upon them to continue. We still get a lot of scatter here in Nimba to go and prioritize our country as well. So we pray that they continue their hard work, and we want to say big congratulations to the class setter, sending to a master's degree holder today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. You can do the same because of the importance of this show and the way it's inspiring people. We will beg the management and staff of Radio Voice of Yahweh Messiah to extend our time to 9:30 because the calls just coming in and in and in. So let's take this other caller. Hello, caller, your name and where have you joined us from?
Okay, good evening, brother. This is Mr. Mike Lee, long to be called a young cousin from this evening.
Thank you. 30 seconds, please.
Okay, I just want to appreciate the Almighty God in the first place of the finding of soul this evening. I just want to tell you, brother, I'm one of the beneficiaries of the ArcelorMittal. ArcelorMittal is sister name. So for this evening is very encouraging. We try to encourage other young people to young brother who are learned from ArcelorMittal. I think there are 16 that ArcelorMittal is doing in this country, and this country we want to just appreciate them, we want to reward them, and want to tell them thank you very much for what they are doing. They are helping people in the process. There are some vocational schools in Liberia that they even brought a phone to our area to follow him. So how you are saying, I just want to appreciate the Lord for the show this evening. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk to my people.
Thank you so much. ArcelorMittal transforming tomorrow. So we are still here. Somebody said Maxine Park say from a trap setter to a master degree holder. ArcelorMittal transforming tomorrow. You can do the same. So let's take a quick break, and then from there we will be coming to you, and then you will be wrapping up. You know,
we should focus on our Liberian people. We spending, and we have to spend a lot of time, effort, resources on training. We are assisting the university.
We're trying to produce the next man, the next generation. So our hope is to sustain the Liberian democracy, whether it's in engineering, whether it's in agriculture, whether it's in science.
So I choose to come back home, but I decided to train more young people so that the issue of qualification for seeking job will be abolished.
You can't be economically viable if you don't have the education that's needed. This institution, it is strategically located between Africa, Guinea, and Liberia. So that benefit can even go beyond Liberia.
EML, it is the highest taxpayer in this country now, which we can call the backbone of the Liberian economy.
And with AML being in partnership with this organization, we hope to do more. There's a bright future for this country in a developing world like Liberia. So I think it's a good thing to be here, to be able to be a part of that change.
Here and to be a part of that change. If you want to call, the numbers to call are 0778 070604 or 088 111 0803, sorry, or the WhatsApp number is +231 778 070604. Radio Cyclopedia, you can take leave of us, but Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesnon, Rufus Bob Dalier, we can still be here for at least 30 minutes because it's important that a former president as well of Yahweh Mesnon University Student Association is here. It's a proud to all of us, and this is what the radio station is meant for, to inspire other people. Now, you got to know about ArcelorMittal. You are sailing when the cars begin to pull in. Beginning with the loon female who is also a Bake, who's listening to us by way of Radio Cyclopedia. And we say, women, please call. If you call, we'll give you 1 minute. We'll give you 1 minute because it's hard to born a child. When you born your child, some people, unfortunately, their children are doing all kinds of things. So if your other child, because there's a saying that no one person has a child. So Ferrison has become all of us child, a proud child of Nimba Kante. Of course, there are a lot of Liberians in Ghana with him. We will be talking to them one at a time. But from Yahweh Mesno, from Nimba Kante, okay, we are proud to have him. That's why we are celebrating him here tonight. So you can call us on 0778 070604 or 088 111 0803 or on WhatsApp. +231 778 070604. Just imagine tonight we are borrowing somebody's home to do this broadcast as a way of giving back to our community. I'm miles away. I'm almost in my Gibi County, and from where I am, I'll have to drive to Monrovia, before going to my home. And it's almost it is after 10 o'clock already. But we are proud because it is hard to get good people to excel. So we must celebrate them. So let's take this call real quick. Hello.
Yeah, how are you? Good evening.
Yes, your name and where have you called us from?
I join you from Dai Bonkante, district number 1.
From Bonkante, you have joined us. Your name, please.
I'm Obidaya Mova. I do join you from Dai Bonkante.
Okay, good evening to the people of Bonkante. And you can go ahead, Obadiah, with thanking Ferrison or ArcelorMittal, or what do you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to tell the Almighty God thank you for what the God are doing for him, and he saw a lot for God over his way. So I want to appreciate him for his effort.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's take another call. The calls are just pouring in. Hello, caller. Hello? Hello? You have to call back. I did not cut you off. I'm very sorry. That's why we are here for tonight. I did not cut you off. Ambassador Maxine Parker said, congratulations. Marcus Glazer, here one day. He said he's following us on Ganta State. He said, brother, yeah, thank you. Keep sharing this live video. Saros, while Mensa is following us as well. So you can do the same to call. So we'll call back to our guest. You were another call is coming in. Ferrison, the people now won't give you a chance. So, hello, your name and where have you joined us from?
Yeah, hello, Emma.
Yes, good evening. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Yeah, this is Emmanuel Wakabi calling you from Ghana, Lower River Country.
Hey, welcome. How are you monitoring us by radio, Seclipi or radio Voice of Yahoo Messenger?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm getting you guys there. You know, they don't get it. Mr. Ferrison done a maybe to set a part as to have the time in which all of us were attending the Drugan Sekote Elementary School at the time they struggle all of us passed through the maybe to register. So let me say thank God for you. Thank him so much, and let me extend my appreciation to ArcelorMittal for offering such a scholarship to travel. You know, scholarship belongs to scholars. It deserves it. That's why I got to say thank you, Emma.
Thank you so very much. So you can do the same. The calls keep pouring in. The people now want to hear your party comment. See your first thing, they already do. Thank you. Say congratulations, veterans. So let's take another caller here. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Good evening, my dear brother Aaron Kawi. This is the voice of Marcus. Let's be one day.
Hey, Marcus, let's up here one day. Ferrison Andrew is here from Lintoin. He's here with us live.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I love the Mano. I want to speak to my brother Emmanuel. Anyway.
Please speak Mano, brother. You are welcome. Speak Mano, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm begging me. So you win. They don't say they want to take out one of the back down as a Mugula Taipie. They don't fit the boy Mogula Taipie. He did a body diga Aduaremo in season Aduaremo. Well, Taipie, one of the Godaro boy, be Boaga, Wagenden, Emil Bass here. They'll do a Gula Kiapis, like peace, no figure out Taipie. So he's offending Emma Bawi, Kazu, he's so defending Emma. Be easy by Benungene, or we beg about the EU by a good week, so if he's so offended, Emma is offended,
Zugly. You know, that's what I like about So that's one of the beauty of our culture. I mean, you are welcome tonight too to do the theme. Call if you can. I mean, call and express yourself. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from?
So, today we the media practitioner we actually observe time. So I was looking at the time and decided to just make it short. But now as 30 minutes has been awarded, let's say added, let's just take this back. This is some background from Ghana.
Yeah, 5 seconds because for you have called earlier. Oh, so just call your phone. I will call you back for your party comment because somebody is calling, and they show for you and myself. I just apologize.
No problem. I will drop my comment in the comment section. No problem.
Okay, great, and I'll read it. So just go up. Let me take this caller.
All
right. Wow. So the lines are bustling tonight on the truth of the matter. Hello, your name and where have you joined us from? Hello? Okay, you have to call us back, please. And you have to call us back. So Kenneth P. and Moba said congratulations. And Simeon, so this person is still calling back. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Thank you for the connection.
Jackson Pokwa calling from Monrovia for Yam Islam in my country, Division now.
Scholar Pokwa, go ahead, 30 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what? Appreciate the hard work of the young veteran for living Liberia, going Ghana, going to school, and NSS profession. We are all amazed. We thank God for him wherever you go. And the Almighty God could carry him and do the best. And thank you, Brother Andrew, and continue the good work.
But the man finished getting the degree already.
I'm saying now, probably after a degree, you want to do something else. So,
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cheston, for calling us tonight. Another caller is here. So let me take this caller. Hello? Wow. Well, you had to call us back. To be honest, this is the first time since we established this Truth of the Matter program to see the lands bustling the way they are bustling tonight. It means our people are indeed ready for education, not just education, but for quality education. Look, Tier 1 is watching us from Monrovia. So, Ferrison, we also come back to you because we actually slipping. Time is slipping away from us. So now that you met ArcelorMittal and you are under scholarship, what are some of the things that you look forward to in serving your country, for example, through ArcelorMittal, Liberia?
All right, thank you. Like you said, ArcelorMittal Liberia has been doing well, and I must commend them for this. And there's not the only thing they are embarked on, but a lot of initiatives that they have been undertaking. It is my expectation upon arrival to Liberia very soon, if given the opportunity, I can contribute to my country. Like some of the problems, some of the observation that we have is that we have a lot of
let me hold you on because callers who are calling in are monitoring the show. Good evening, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Good evening. This is M. Marshall back here. You join from Link Twain.
Oh, from Link Twain. Yes, go ahead. Your son Ferrison Andrews is here from Accra, Ghana. And you people hearing him on the radio, right?
Very live and clear. Ferrison is my senior brother. I am the little brother of him. And I want to appreciate him for the hard work he has done. And I want to also appreciate ArcelorMittal company in Liberia. And there is no easy way to success. I clearly listen to his story, last story of how well he come up with education up to this time. So I want to appreciate and also appreciate ArcelorMittal company and all his parents are listening to him, Mr. and Ms. Parker. We are all lying down close to the radio. We are listening to him. All of them speak to him and they appreciate it.
I just imagine. Is the moon shining there? Okay, thank you. A good evening to Mr. and Mrs. Parker as well. They are our parents. We want to say thank you. This is the program called The Truth of the Matter. This is where we come and say the truth. So, Ferrison, we got to run with you real quick. You were talking about in terms of your contribution to ArcelorMittal.
In terms of contribution,
comments. We go get extra 30 minutes, so you have to give your party comments. But just for that direct question, what do you think you want to get involved to work for ArcelorMittal in helping with what God has blessed you with, the talent and the gift they have given you to help transform everybody's tomorrow?
Oh, I would like to, Amos, because ArcelorMittal has been able to sponsor me throughout my stay here, even to and fro my flight ticket and all that. They have been responsible to do that. So I will be glad if I'm given the opportunity to contribute to their establishment, the knowledge that I've gained, I will be glad to, contribute to their mining, activities in Liberia. And not only that, our country, Liberia, even at the University of Liberia right now, there are, when you come to instructors in our department, there are a shortage of instructors, where some of our instructors are now retiring and all that. So besides training and just maybe teaching, we can also contribute in many forms and manner through research, looking at some training programs, symposium, training young people, sharing our own success story with young people. Even we are working, we can find time to do some part-time contribution to our country. When it comes to policy, there are a lot of policies for our country. We have some good laws, so I will also like that have been one of my major points to join other policy makers to upgrade some of our policies, especially so when it comes to the mining sector. Because my own experience here in Ghana, the people have laws, but there are policies when it comes to every other sector level, instead blasting, mining activity, different underground mining activity, why should it be done, how should it be done. There are a lot of policies and the implementation to also ask our national government to join when it comes to the implementation of all of those policies and things. So we'll be involved with, by the grace of God, training, doing research, making contribution to our country in many fields, not only mining, but even occupational health and safety. Like you may be aware, I also got an international certificate in occupational health and safety from England called NABOX. NABOX is a general, international health and safety certificate worldwide that is known. Even ArcelorMittal look for people for that particular with that qualification. So I'm not only coming with a mining master degree in mining engineering, but I also have up to like 10 different professional certificates, including the occupational health and safety certificate. So we are going to
what a success story. And we want to say thanks to all of you who have tuned in. You might be from Bomb County, like our brother who called from Zoe Salon. You might be in Kwaipa, you might be in Zoeta, you might be in Palalak Banga, Grand Bassa, Lofa, River says, like my friend Honest Gay, who always listen to us by way of radio and our live television streaming. Whichever way you are listening to us and watching us, we want to say this is the truth of the matter on Nima D9 TV. We went a little bit more than our time here tonight because of the importance of this very, 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 very thought-provoking program, insightful program. ArcelorMittal is truly transforming tomorrow. You're hearing it from the parents, from the brothers, from his siblings, from somebody who did not know he would have reached this far. And ArcelorMittal was able to put up that scholarship. And he did not just, got it, he got it on a merit basis. And he has gone as far as getting extraordinary, papers. This is why Yahweh Mesno citizens must stand out to the RIA to await this man. People who want to become demonic, people who see that when good things are coming to our community, they go into that wish farms and destroy it. We destroy you people with the blood of Jesus Christ. Because this
back to the sinners.
This is hard to get. We must cherish him. We must celebrate Ferrison. We must do all that we can to tell even ArcelorMittal thank you. We who from Yahweh Mesnon University Student Association to go with Ferrison at ArcelorMittal and tell ArcelorMittal thank you for taking our president emeritus and making him a mining engineer, the first mining engineer in Yahweh Mesnon to have master's degree. Let's take this caller and then we will go there. I'm sorry for getting emotional a little bit, but we got to do this for people to know that God is who is protecting this gentleman and all other people who are going. Hello, caller, your name and where have you called us from? Hello, your name and where have you joined us from?
Yes, hello.
Yes, your name.
Yeah, this is M. Marshall Parker. I do join from LinkedIn.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I want to appreciate first Andrew for the hard work he has done. And I want to also appreciate the ArcelorMittal company for coming in Liberia. We embellish their effort that it increased their good work to support with the Liberian people to move forward as our big brothers are done. I also listen to his story. It is not easy. We also know no easy way to success. We all here for him for the sorrowful news and also information that passed out this evening.
Oh, where?
First, Andrew parents are here with me, Madam Mata Bagge and Andrew Bagge.
Give them the phone. Give them the phone. If they want to speak Mano, let them speak Mano. Give them the phone.
They want to talk with him.
Yes. Give them the phone. Give them the phone.
He will be allowed to speak the Mano, right?
Yes. Let them speak Mano. Let them follow Mano again. Let them speak Mano. Give them the phone. Hey, you know, but yeah,
I we may so get penny my wife spooky. And what spooky, all the then a yoga would think one. The one, no, I was thinking for Nelly. The thing I want you to see like that, I was thinking for 1 year to get it in my wife spooky. Mamma, I'm to back it up with it.
Okay, my zoo phone on la
Azul.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's take another caller. Hello.
Yeah, teacher.
Oh yeah, but I'm on air right now. This is a different call. You know, I have to go now because my children calling me. But again, I want to say thanks to Kaliwo Harris. He's the manager at Atlantic Station in Tinker Village. They are the dealers in the American tires. Just in case you want to buy a tire, just go to Atlantic Station, right to Tinker's Village, and you'll get your quality tire for your home. And we have Gompa Osontu Dan. He said, great show, guys. I am super excited by your efforts, Junior brother. Thank you so very much. Ferrison, we got to go to you, but before we go, the course are just coming, Ferrison. I don't know how to do this. Yes, so I don't know how to do this tonight. The course are just pouring in. But before we go, let's take this, and then from there we will come to you, and you will now start to do your parting comments, your appreciation, and all of that. But let's do this.
First time I saw a train was in Buchanan, and it was in 2008 with ArcelorMittal Liberia. It's been really emotional, and I've been really hopeful because coming right out of the crisis, I knew that there would have been a time where development will have to take place. So it was based on that I forged in becoming a civil engineer, and I was hopeful that we could develop fast as possible since we're just coming out of the war. So when ArcelorMittal came to Liberia, I felt very impressed and decided to take the opportunity to get an employment with ArcelorMittal so that I can be a part of the upgrading process of the railway. Okay, this train leaves from the port of Buchanan to the mine in Tokade. It goes up with empty wagons and come down with loaded iron ore wagons. It carries a maximum of 63 loaded iron ore wagons, and it takes 6.5 hours from the port of Buchanan to the mine in Tokade, and 8.5 hours from the mine in Tokade to the port of Buchanan. We are carrying out a massive development, both in our infrastructures. If you can see around our phase 2 expansion, we are moving from 5 million tons to 15 million tons, which is not just a double, but it is a triple in our operations. We are upgrading the rail to upkeep in pulling the 15 million tons. With our train control system, we are upgrading from a manual control system to a more sophisticated and world-class system where all of our movements will be monitored and controlled through a live system. In terms of the country, it's going to be a massive employment for Liberians because moving from 5 to 15 million tons involves a lot of human resources, which of course going to give benefit to we as Liberians and as a country at large. We care about upskilling Liberians. If you look of recent, we have taken over 100 plus new VTC students who are all going to be trained to various equipments that will be used into our Phase 2 project. It has been a very good transformation. When I joined ArcelorMittal, I never envisioned becoming a real operations manager. I started on a very low level, and with perseverance, with determination, with focus and hard work, today I'm able to be the real operations manager for ArcelorMittal Liberia, and is the first of its kind to have a Liberian and a black as a real operations manager.
As we trans. Well, so that is it. ArcelorMittal Liberia is transforming tomorrow. First thing, we're going to come to you for your parting comments. Maybe you wanted to assess something and we did not touch it. It's not time that you do that because I too will need to go, and the radio too will need to go, and you too will need to go as well.
Thank you, Emma. Quickly, there are some people that a board that I talked with even before my departure from Liberia. The board were like, I don't want to go to government school because I want to go to private school, but my parents don't have money, so I don't want to go to school because I don't want to attend government school. So I want to send the information that government school, especially here in Ghana, is the best school that every parent will prefer sending their children. We intend to also work with government to make sure that is subsidized in our country, where laboratory and everything is all in place. So government school is where I graduated from, right? But at that time, we had teachers who are also teaching from CWA, Nathan Igesi, Sinking Zito Kade High School with the same materials. So it left with you to take seriously the education that the people will provide. But some will say, I don't want to go to government school, but they prefer sitting down than going to school to make some effort, right? So make effort, don't shade blame. Your parents want you to become somebody good, but they don't have the hand. Maybe at that moment, don't say, my parents want to go to school, so I say that I will not go to school. So that your children won't shave similar blame on you tomorrow, right? So like I said, if riding motorbike is the only means of survival, do it, and to the best of the ability, do it with set determination, and then it can transform you tomorrow. Use it as a stepping stone to climb the higher ladder. Like my success story I just shared, I hope it motivates you so that you yourself you can do even more than I do. So thanks to ArcelorMittal Liberia, basically, this opportunity would not have been success as it have been ArcelorMittal scholarship to have come here to acquire this knowledge. So I'm gratified. I'm so excited to be one of their beneficiaries for this opportunity.
Wow, what a great show tonight. But we'll give you a chance to speak small manner. You know, one time we went to Ghana, and when we went at the Legon University that you know in Accra, and then we went to their hall, and they invited their one of those lawmakers. And when he came in, the gentleman just decided to speak treat. Till today, I did not understand what that man spoke. Ferrison, please
give me here
to the people.
Okay. Kazo fere da kaga dosi kaga to po ke wona ku be ku ra ge be ku be bi e mo no ka yenge pe onge ku be ke ku ya ge ke no be de ku be ku de ge nu ka lo bo ku to ku me ma ko bo fa wa ke si de ku kwa ga ko mo twa ga ku pie mi ayo go na we din den mi a pupo ga mi a de ku le tan be mi mo ke mi ne we ku ke tru ma se ku di le mo en si ke pa gan we me la glaze op mi no fe yon ke ayi do le o ya we me so nge ka zu fin de bi boaka mi do anewa bi boaka blere go go la le ko ke mi ya ke ku ga ya mo mi ke bi ko le tan ka kle ka senga dogola ka ko yi le ko de zi so ku we ka zu fin de do ka ko la mi do anewa bi ka sen ka ne ka sane ko win ko ga mo yi mo ke ka ben ka ga ben ke ka ben ka to agure wa ge gun o bo ya me so go mesno go nima kante so nge ka zo fende ke ka do si bien ka data no ka radio no ka battery da ye ke ka to go kumo emi ka me ka senebu pe go wen ke zie ke ko na no go ye bu ke zie ke go gumo no mia yo to be le ka me ka zo fende ko senebu la e kwa sensi e kwa to bi kwa ki ka zo fende.
Wow, what a great show. So, Ferrison, please, when you are about to come to Liberia, you will need to let us know this is what we must celebrate. This is what we must celebrate. We must celebrate one another achievement. We must celebrate each other because it is important as we live. We should not wait until somebody is dead or something happened, then we go celebrate. We no, this is the time to celebrate. And we will equally so pray to God for God to cover you and all of your colleagues who have gotten this opportunity, that God will guide you, because Liberia truly need more of you people, including ArcelorMittal Liberia. Thanks a lot. A special edition of this program has been very, very interactive, very, very mind-blowing, and we just want to say thanks to all those who sent in their comments. Our senior brother, who is our reporter in Belgium, Complete to be precise, Jean W. Matali says he's falling for complicity. Thank you so much. Daniel P. Bintor, from all the way there in Zambia, I want to say thank you. Incredible Uriah Gua, who is a control radio voice, radio secretary. He said, congratulations, Ferrison Saye Andrews, great achievement. Yes, it is certainly a great achievement. So just in case you want to buy your tire, your home appliances and all of that, the place to go is Atlanta Station in Pinsway. Thank you so much, Ferrison. It has been a wonderful time having you all, and thanks to all of our partners, thanks to all of our friends. This is how we're going to leave you here.
That they say hearing, but after if that true actor, let me tell you, they will not get me to contend with. Somebody was passing the other time they went to talking. They were talking about it. I said no, they didn't have phone they play. They can't talk about to use it. How to use it? Now what kind of problem? We want that problem. So they only one at Jabate. Let me just tell you, I can't hear for that problem. Jabate say anything. What Jabate problem? Because you're dressing the problem whole day, you get wet. Joseph Dean. You know, you're the medicine, you're the business. Now the chincha. Let me tell you, why you get it back on something? You must, before you tell something, you must understand or understand the conjunction between. You see that? Why you trying to say? Why trying to tell you it's at a normal day, the chincha was yeah, so? Yeah, normal day, yeah. That danko during your day. But when the work comes, what happens? We just seen that people we get there, we say, oh, the chincha here, the dango day, and what I do, we take all the crop right from the twin track and then we carry, we say, oh, we spoil the twin track. We were looking at that. The high come and when the people come 2006, Meta C, and they signed the contract with the governments of Liberia. The high they decided to do that thing. And the people spent over 500 million United States money. What? 500 billion? Over 500, half a billion. The people spent it just to fit the railroad from Jagapa Mount all the way up in China Post. And they have to fit the pole and all. That had the comments about and send you to the team for all. That when you get the twin track. But now Meta Steve and I want to say, oh, when you get the twin track. And then what they're trying to do now, they're trying to touch the new legislature so they can open the monopolization and say monopolization. So we mean every other people can have access to the twin track. So the manager understands something, you start to talk, oh, you were too dead. So did nobody stop me from putting my train on the travel? But what happened now? They said. Now go listen. So you want to do that one? You come and pass it where monopolization in the railroad. You will have other investors will come and say, okay, they want to bring train to be running from Royal Straight to Nima, train from Royal Straight to different things will start happening in the train. The only thing better thing we do with traffic, you say, okay, you will do so time. You will be passing to now for traffic. You got traffic. ArcelorMittal transforming tomorrow.
So thank you so much for joining us, and thanks a lot to all of our co-hosts. Man, you guys did well tonight. We need to find out something to just cool your test. It was extra. I'm about to leave from my Bicante and to head to Maserati before going home. Thank you so much. Our next edition is up on Wednesday. Make this station your station and save this time from 9 to 10 p.m. It has been Edmond Walakemon Bawi here. Thank you so much, and we say good night to all of you. We take this song as we leave.
Nima can take off father. I won't not down dada. The minds love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Nima can take off father. I won't not down dada. The minds love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the more thing I made them fast. When we say we love you, oh our Jonesy. When they won't care, you can fight for us. Oh I will not hate you, oh Papa Johnson. Your legacy live on. See many people laughing, let them go on. In my country we call yeah, we stay strong. Join me to sing. We are great, oh great. Nothing can defy us. We walk in your shallow yellow. When you touch, oh. We are great, oh great. Nothing can defy us. We walk in your shallow yellow. When you touch, oh. Nima can take off, Father. We call you the kingmaker. The minds love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh